Thanks very much, my colleagues on the stage for sharing that. I think you've all heard, different points of view, which from both the agency side as well as from client side, and we'll obviously, dive a little deeper into each of these as we go along. But that itself should kind of underscore how how much there is to explore, and how many different ways in which marketing is changing. Whereas Gunjan spoke about typically marketing being condensed into the 4 Ps. And whereas now there is so many more dimensions, whether it's through analytics and data and precise targeting and e-commerce and the database of action and database of intention. It's getting far more complicated, far more granular, and that the ability for people, for marketers in general, and certainly for digital marketers in particular, the ability to deal with diversity and to deal with numbers is perhaps the one. I mean, if there's one skill that one finds lacking, and if I have to give an advice that what's the one skill that can differentiate one talent from another, it's probably going to be the ability to handle data, handle numbers, and handle that diversity to be able to make sense. Because what a lot of digital marketing is giving you is a lot better insight, whether it's through crowdsourcing and the listening, the social listening, as you do, that Rajesh was speaking about. There's millions of voices. How are you going to make sense of it? How are you going to draw some insights and conclusions for your brand? Having said that, let's get down to brass tacks, and and try and see how some of these have actually been applied in practice. Before we do that, and here's what I had promised, that we're going to try and keep you guys on your toes. You've heard these various points of view. What I'd like to do is we'll continue with the panel discussion, but I'd like to invite maybe up to 3 people from from the audience here. While you're listening to us, if you guys can put down your thoughts together on how you would take any brand of your choice. You can take your own school, you can take Niti, or you can take any other brand of your choice, and tell us how you would use social media. So think of this as a case study, on how you think they can use social media as part of the marketing mix. What are the objectives that you think that brand could seek to achieve, and how they could use it. Each one will have 3 minutes to present, not more than that. And the panel here can actually react to that, can share our thoughts based on their experience on what you present. Sounds like a good idea. Would you guys like to give that a shot? So you can give that a thought for the next half an hour or so. Yeah, great. Okay, so starting with with brands, with Kushal. So Kushal, take any. You've been you spent a fair bit of time specifically in the media and the entertainment space. You're now back again in that space. So if you can give us, let's say, the Indian Idol example, or any other brand that you worked with, and how social media was applied to change the contours of the marketing mix that you did, or what is it that you felt social media could achieve for that brand, and how did you use that?